In row 13, on the outside, the 65 car out of Oak Lawn, Illinois, Jim Malinowski. On the inside of row 13, the 35 car out of Wilmington, Illinois, Scott Kerner. In row 12 on the outside, the 96 car out of Crystal River, Florida, Danny Johnson. On the inside of row 12, the 58 car out of Janesville, Wisconsin, Don Peaches Leach. In row 11 on the outside, the 88 car out of McHenry, Illinois, Rick Corso. On the inside of row 11, the 2 car out of McHenry, Joe Fisher. In row 10 on the outside, the 8 car out of Omro, Wisconsin, Terry Baldry. On the inside of row 10, the 3 car out of Pell Lake, Wisconsin, Mike Monroe. In row 9 on the outside, the 68 car out of Burlington, Wisconsin, Jeff Way. On the inside of row 9, the 21 car out of Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, Ryan Matthews. In row 8 on the outside, the 75 car out of Merrill, Wisconsin, Chris Weinkoff. On the inside of row 8, the 5 car out of Joliet, Brett Sontag. In row 7 on the outside, the 2 car out of Crystal Lake, Eddie May. On the inside of row 7, the 95 car out of Beloit, Bob Hansberry. In row 6, on the outside, the 14 car out of Franklin, Wisconsin, Al Schill. Nice driver suit, Al. In row 6 on the inside, the 28 car out of Orfordville, Wisconsin, Bobby Wilberg. In row 5 on the outside, the 87 car out of Arlington, Wisconsin, Nathan Hessler. On the inside of row 5, the 8 car out of Wheaton, Illinois, Fast Eddie Hoffman. I think I like Schill's suit better than Eddie's. In row 4 on the outside, the 61 car out of Cherry Valley, Steve Rubeck. On the inside of row 4, the 98 car out of Rockford, John Knaus. In row 3 on the outside, the 12 car out of West Bend, Wisconsin, Tony the Tiger Strupp. On the inside of row 3, the 02 car out of Rockton, Ricky Bilderback. In row 2 on the outside, the 01 car out of DeKalb, Ron Breeze Jr. On the inside of row 2, the 6 car out of Janesville, Wisconsin, Eric Peterson. And on the front row on the outside, the 38 car out of South Beloit, Brian Johnson Jr. And on the pole for the twin 150s, the 16 car out of Jackson, Wisconsin, Eric Franson. Signal this time around as the lights go off the Manley Motors Mustang. We get set to go. "150 laps coming up. Eric Franson and Brian Johnson Jr. pacing the field out of turn 4. Green flag, and we're racing. Franson with room to tuck up. The 6 of Eric Peterson tucks to the 3rd spot. The battle for 4th, John Knaus down to the inside of the 01 of Ron Breeze Jr. Around goes Tony Strupp. Oh, look out. Oh, my. Well, the 5 car, Brett Sontag, able to... Johnson Jr., your leader, Eric Peterson, tucks it up to second. Eric Franson down on that inside. Knaus will come to the outside. John Knaus, 7-time track champion at the Rockford Speedway. Looking for that third spot with Franson on the inside. Knaus clears the 16 of Franson. Ron Breeze Jr. tucks it up behind Franson. Franson able to get it in line in fourth. Nathan Haslai holding on to the sixth spot. In the 87, running seventh, the 61 of Steve Rubeck. Eighth, Terry Baldry in the 8-car. Ninth, Brett Sontag in the 5. And 10th, Al Schill in the 14-car. Tony Strupp makes his way around the 35 of Scott Kerner. Tony the Tiger trying to move back up on the field here. The sheet metal just hanging off the right side of the 28 of Bobby Wilberg. Wilberg making his way up, but that sheet metal looking a little dangerous. Malinowski now gets down to the inside. Now the 28 of Bobby Wilberg. Brian Johnson Jr. showing the way here. Eric Peterson, John Knaus. Knaus always has taken that low line through the corners. That car hooked up well on the inside. Tony Strupp able to get around the 95 of Bob Hansberry. The consultation flag out for the 28 of Bobby Wilberg. Just came off. There it goes. Yellow comes out. Yellow comes out as that. Here we go. They pick it up coming out of turn 4. Green flag, and we're racing. Peterson trying to dig down on the inside. Breeze to the outside of Peterson. Ron Breeze Jr. going to move it up to third. Here comes Rubeck to the outside of Peterson. Franson will tuck up behind Rubeck. There's Tony Strupp going around. Green flag, and we're racing. Knaus digging hard on the inside with Ron Breeze Jr. on the outside. Knaus sneaks up on Johnson. Franson with a tire mark now on the side of Brett Sontag's 5-car, the 16 and the 5. Trading tire marks. down to the inside of Johnson. Haslai working backwards now. Baldry to the outside of Nathan Haslai. Rick Corso goes to work on Haslai. Oh, lifts the back end of the 87 of Haslai. Here comes Mike Monroe looking to the inside of Brett Sontag. The 3 of Monroe down to the inside. That battle for 7. Sontag holds on by half. Carlington to turn 3. Oh, Monroe in the tap in the corner. Sontag holding on. Tony Strupp making his way back up, looking out of the inside of Jeff Way. Jim Malinowski moving down to the inside. Field coming around. Checking out that lower line one more time. Monroe to the inside of Sontag one more time. Great race going on for that 7th spot. Right in front of the 14 of Al Schill, the fast qualifier. And again, Monroe and Sontag each other coming out of turn 4. Nathan Haslai down to the inside of Terry Baldry in the 8 car. Haslai trying to move back up again. Strupp and Way side by side. Tony Strupp will move it up 1 spot. Wilberg looked to the inside of Way. To the inside of Eric Peterson. Ron Breeze Jr. gave it a shot on the 38 of Brian Johnson. He'll stick down to the inside. Peterson holding on to that 4th spot. Rubeck wants it. Jim Malinowski in the 65 car. Al Schill beats to the inside of the 3 of Mike Monroe. And Tony Strupp testing out the inside against the 8 of Eddie Hoffman. Sontag leading that 2nd group from 7th on back. Mike Monroe in the 3 car right behind Sontag. That's Al Schill, Terry Baldry, and Nathan Haslai. Ron Breeze Jr. again with a peek down to the inside of Brian Johnson Jr. Again, Breeze. Danny Johnson, the 96 car down to the pit area. Dishing it out against the 3 of Mike Monroe. Terry Baldry going to stick right in line. Schill and Monroe going for that 8th spot. Schill out of the corner. In that 8th spot. Ashley now sees the opening. He'll go down to the inside of Baldry. Schill and Monroe side by side down the back straight. Oh, Schill sliding. He'll hold on. Monroe gathers it back in. They continue side by side. For 7th continues. Brett Sontag able to open up a little bit of a breathing space there in that 5 car. Steve Rubeck and Eric Peterson battling for 4th down the back straight. Malinowski gets caught up in the racing group. Chris Weinkoff. Oh, Weinkoff. And the 88 of Corso. And Weinkoff off the pace. Weinkoff and the 75 and the 88 of Corso get together. Ryan Johnson Jr. picking it up, coming out of turn 4, green flag, and we're racing. Breeze now on the inside. Peterson will tuck it up into the 5th spot as Rubeck moves it up to 4th. Rubeck to the outside of Breeze. Breeze will be able to tuck it in line in front of Rubeck. Eric Franzen caught up down on the inside. Brett Sontag to the outside. Sontag will move up into the top 6 for the first time today. Terry Baldry coming with Sontag. Franzen charging back on that inside now. Oh, Franzen into the side of the 5 of Sontag. Sontag holding on. And Franzen tucks it in front of the 8 of Terry Baldry. Al Schill out of the inside of the 68 of Jeff Wade. Pulling back now as Bobby Wilberg makes his way around on the outside. John Knaus peeking down to the inside. Some right front damage to the 98 car of John Knaus. Ryan Johnson giving him plenty of racing room. That front nose piece, that right front on Knaus, dragging along there. Again with a try at it. He'll set up on the inside again. Trying to keep that nose underneath as they go into turn 3. And John Knaus able to do it this time. And Johnson getting the bite out of turn 4, slamming the door shut. Knaus with another run at it. Yellow comes out. The only cars laps down, the 28 and the 65. Here they come, green flag, and we're racing. Oh, round goes Corso. Rick Corso. Yellow comes out here as Corso. Look out. Pace. They come on a turn 4, green flag, and we're racing. Knaus able to stick it right there on the inside. Ron Breeze Jr. in the 0-1. And Knaus will tuck it behind Breeze. Ron Breeze Jr. with a history of second place finishes at the National Short Track Championships. He's running second right now. But Sontag getting passed by the 14 of Al Schill. Nathan Haslai looks to the outside of Sontag. 65. There's a fire behind that 65 of Jim Malinowski. Yellow comes out. He left a stripe of fire. Here they come, green flag, and we're racing. Good restart, nose to tail. Rubeck will pull up to the outside of the 0-1 of Ron Breeze Jr. Try to take that third spot away. Here comes Knaus down to the inside of Johnson. John Knaus with position coming out of turn 4. Johnson gets that fight big time out of turn 4. Breeze and Rubeck continue the battle for third. Peterson will tuck it behind the 3 of Mike Monroe. He's been moving up. Monroe up into the top 5 for the first time today. Breeze able to tuck in front of Rubeck. Monroe in front of Eric Peterson. Here comes Knaus again. Those two cars getting together a little bit on the front straight. Nathan Haslai, the 87, now to the inside of the 68 of Jeff Way. Eric Franzen taking a peek down to the inside of the 6 of Eric Peterson. And in a battle for the 6th spot. Comes Knaus again with another attempt. Another time that the 90 or the 38 of Brian Johnson Jr. getting that fight out of turn 4. Knaus poised on the inside. He'll pull up just about even in the corner that time. That time for John Knaus, a 4-car breakaway. Brian Johnson Jr., John Knaus, Ron Breeze Jr., and Steve Rubeck. Mike Monroe, the 3-car, leading that second group. with Eric Peterson, Eric Franzen, Tony Strupp, Al Schill, Terry Baldry, and Bobby Wilberg in tow. Giving it everything he has to try to get Johnson. A little tap to the rear end of Johnson coming out of the corner. Side by side through turn 2. Johnson able to go a little deeper in the corner in 3 and come out of 4 in good shape. This time, looking good as they come out of the corner. Canals led him across the line that time. Takes over the lead on lap 63. Ron Breeze Jr. will follow suit. Brian Johnson to 3rd. And Johnson to the back into the 0-1 of Breeze. Canals, Breeze, Johnson, and Rubeck. Strupp, the 12 car, peeking down to the inside of the 16 of Eric Franzen. And a battle for the 7th spot. Al Schill lines up right behind Tony Strupp. The championships between those two guys, the 12 and the 14. Check up behind Strupp a little bit that time. Wilbert shot down to the inside of Baldry, but Baldry going to hold on to that 10th spot. Terry Baldry, the 8 car, the points leader of the Mars Series. Sticking right there with John Canals. Breeze has been a runner-up at the National Short Track Championship quite a few times, actually. Looking for his first victory, though. Breeze with a peek down to the inside on Canals. Looking to the inside of Johnson. That race for 3rd going on. This time by 50 laps left. 100 in the books, 50 left. All cars on the track except the 28 car on the lead lap.
two-car breakaway. They extend that lead. The 98 of Knaus and the 01 of Ron Breeze Jr. Taking a little peek to the high side. Game going on between those two drivers trying to outwit each other right now. Saturday night special, 40 laps to go here. Strupp and Eric Franzen getting into it. That battle continues for the 7th spot. Breeze down to the inside now, and Knaus able to pull him down the back straight. Again, Breeze will look to the inside. Again, Knaus able to slam the door shut. They're coming up to traffic here. The leaders will be coming up on traffic here. Cars in jeopardy of going a lap down. And lining up behind the invert in the second 150. Leading that train of cars in jeopardy of going a lap down. And Knaus opens it up a little bit on Breeze. Corso goes down to the inside. Might be the best thing for John Knaus right here. Jeff Way gets out of the way. The 68, the 88, and the 28 now. Lap cars on the track. Next in line in the 2-car. trying to stay on the lead lap. He'll pull down to the inside. Now drifts back up. Haslide. Now May going to try to get around Haslide. That could open the door for Breeze. May into the side of the 87 of Haslide. Right in front of the leaders. Oh, Ron Breeze down to the inside of Canals. Nice move by Nathan Haslide to open the door for the leaders. You got to hand it to Nathan Haslide there. My goodness. Canals now goes to work on the 8 of Terry Baldry. He'll go down to the inside of Baldry. May able to get around Terry Baldry. Haslide. Baldry off a little bit here. Wilbur goes a 4th lap down in the 28 car. Up next, Al Schill, the fast qualifier, with Tony Strupp and Eric Franzen in jeopardy of going a lap down. Al Schill goes a lap down. Terry Baldry off the pace, that 8 car. Strupp is next in line. And Canals will go to the outside. Up next is 16 of Franzen. 15 laps to go this time around. Franzen goes down to the inside. Lead lap cars, the 98 of Canals, the 01 of Ron Breeze Jr. Then it's all the way back to the 38 of Brian Johnson Jr. Running 4th, the 61 of Steve Rubeck. 5th, the 3 of Mike Monroe. 6th is the 6 car of Eric Peterson. Those 6 cars on the lead lap. Going to be doing everything he can to remain on the lead lap before the completion of this one. Terry Baldry goes down a 2nd lap here, the points leader. Laps to go this time by. 10 to go for John Canals. Canals clipping them off here now. Eric Peterson's got to be thinking about staying on that lead lap. Ron Breeze Jr. starts to close the gap on Canals. It'll be 7 to go this time by for Canals. Peterson slides it out of the corner, trying to stay on the lead lap. A lot of smoke coming from behind the 3 of Mike Monroe. Oh, my. Flaming it out in the corners. Peterson now a lap down, Mike Monroe a lap down. 4 cars on the lead lap. Ron Breeze Jr. to the outside of Peterson. John Knaus. 2 laps to go. Knaus will come around to the white flag this time around. Right is out for John Knaus. Ron Breeze Jr. Then it's back to Brian Johnson Jr. the 38 and the 61 of Steve Ruback. Knaus, one more corner. John Knaus to the checker. Second, Ron Breeze Jr. Here's your third place car, the 38 of Brian Johnson Jr. And fourth, the 61 of Steve Ruback. Knaus! And a hug from Jody Deary. John Knaus, a 7-time track champion here at the Rockford Speedway. Congratulations, young man. That had to feel good.
That felt real good. I'll tell you what, you know, Bill Scott, he's been behind us all year with this car, and we hadn't done real well for him. And boy, I hope he's happy with this, because I sure am.
I'll bet you, I got to imagine Bill's down there having a good time right now. The race really was early in that one. Brian Johnson Jr. came to race, didn't he?
He sure did, man. I was really surprised that he could hang on that long. I mean, he was quick off the corner. I could get under him, but I just couldn't get the bite off. And then he started getting real loose, and I could roll in a little deeper on him. And, you know, I'm sorry we got together. Hey, but I guess that's part of racing, you know.
This is Rockford. This is Rockford. You know how it goes here at Rockford, and so does Brian, by the way. So, bottom line, then that 0-1 of Ron Breeze Jr. wouldn't let you go, would he?
No, he wouldn't. You know, them restarts, one time he'd be in second, I'd be in second, and, you know, that thing's unreal. It's the way they do it. I guess it puts on a heck of a show for the spectators, and I guess it's a good thing, but it's rough on the drivers. But I guess all I like to say, the cream comes to the top at the end. They're all up front and racing for position. So
I think that you have 2 NASCAR National Short Track Championships. Is that right? 2 of them?
I got 3 of them.
3 of those, but never in a super late model. You got that one in the books. It's got to feel wonderful.
It's great. You know, it's just wonderful.
You got a lot of good help on this race car, too.
Yeah, you know, Kevin Lyons from K&V Hardware Moldings, he stuck behind me for the past 2 or 3 years. Like I say, Bill Scott at Vic and Jim's Tap. And the crew, Jeff Cook, Tara Cook, Jason, my son, he's a heck of a spotter. He kept me out of a lot of trouble. And Chad Brown and Gordy, you know, everybody likes Gordy. He's a good guy. So I just couldn't do it without them, and everybody knows it.
One of the things you got to be thinking about right now is maybe a double today, because you lapped everybody but 4 cars. The invert, you're going to start outside row 2.
Is that how they're figuring it? I had no idea how they're figuring it. Well, that's great. That's great.
All right. And Ron Breeze Jr., I got to tell you, I think this is like his 7th time that he's come home second.
Well, not too bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the National Short Track Championship 150, number 1, John Knaus. Then it's back to Brian Johnson Jr., the 38, and the 61 of Steve Ruback. Knaus, one more corner. John Knaus to the checker. Second, Ron Breeze Jr. Here's your... They get one more try at it here, Brian Johnson. Jumping that start a little bit that time. Ron Breeze Jr. not out here. Yeah, here comes the field coming out of turn 4, green flag, and we're racing. Al Seal involved over there. Tony Strupp got a little bit in the front end. Paul, along with... Field ready to go again. Brian Johnson, good pace through the corner, green flag, and we're racing. The 2 of Joe Fisher heads down to the pit area. Canals working the inside against Rubeck. Into the point, right into the tire, the 95 of Bob. Not a happy camper back there, Bob Hansberry. Brian Johnson, good pace. They pick it up, coming out of the corner, green flag, and we're racing. Great restart by Brian Johnson. Way to go. Rubeck with Franzen. Franzen will hold that third spot. Here comes Peterson to the outside of Rubeck. Here we go. Look out. Rick Corso over one car. That's Don Leach. And then right into Eddie May. Trying to make it out here. He'll wait until the field comes by. Here comes the field. Green flag, and we're racing. Another good start by Johnson. Pacing that field. Canals can tuck it up to that second spot. Little bumping in the corner. Rubeck falling back behind Haslide. Bobby Wilberg into Steve Rubeck. Now Haslide working on the inside of Rubeck. Al Schill down to the inside of Rubeck. Kelly Willman getting out of the way, or Jim Malinowski rather, getting out of the way in the 65 car. Johnson will bring him by the 58 of Donnie Leach. Wilberg with a peek down to the inside of the 6 of Eric Peterson. Jr. is at least one lap down, putting the pressure on the 61 of Steve Rubeck. The 28 to the inside of Peterson. Peterson able to hold the position. Wilbur tucks back in line. With a peek to the inside of Johnson. Johnson slamming the door shut. Canals with another look. Again, Johnson able to hold him off. 87 of Nathan Haslide. Johnson holds off Knaus one more time. Brian Johnson leading the way, then it's the 98 of John Knaus, the 16 of Eric Franson, the 6 of Eric Peterson, the 28 of Bobby Wilberg running 5th, 6th, the 87 of Nathan Haslide, 7th, the 14 of Al Schill, 8th, I believe, is the 61 of Steve Rubeck. Ryan Matthews, the 21 car, looking to the inside of the 68 of Jeff Way. Right in front of the 5 of Brett Sontag. Mike Monroe heads her down to the inside. Johnson around Tony Strupp. Strupp now 2 laps down to the field. Ron Breeze Jr. got that 0-1 car out here late. But he's making his way toward the front, trying to get that lap back. Car in the 5th running position, but a lap down. He goes to work on the 4th place car of Eric Peterson. Johnson and Knaus trading paint there. Oh, again in the corner. Knaus slides it back in line. Here comes Breeze trying to get that lap back. He goes to work on the 16 of Eric Franson. It's a lapped car of Ron Breeze up into that 3rd running spot. Breeze will go to the inside of Knaus. Johnson's starting to pull away from Knaus. Johnson of the 96 heads into the pit area. Ron Breeze Jr. trying to get back on the lead lap here. EWT car. Looking down to the inside of the leader, Brian Johnson. Try to make that pass before they get to the lap. Traffic, they rub out of the corner, they rub down the straight. Ron Breeze Jr., now the last car on the lead lap. Ooh, Johnson into the back end of the 0-1. Ron Breeze Jr. on the lead lap now. The 0-1 car is the fastest car on the racetrack right now. Breeze able to just pull away from Johnson. Ron Breeze Jr. got to be hoping for a caution here, so he doesn't have to work the tires off that race car. Brian Johnson Jr., your leader in the 38th, and it's the 98 of John Knaus. The 16 of Eric Franzen running third. Running fourth, Eric Peterson in the 6th. There is the caution. Matthews goes around, and that is going to allow Ron Breeze Jr. car. Brian Johnson Jr. He picks it up in the corner. Coming out, green flag, and we're racing. Franzen with a little tap to the rear end of the 38 of Johnson. Knaus will tuck it up. Oh, Franzen gets hit from behind by Wilbur. Everybody in line now. Haslight back. Oh, there goes Leach as Tony Strupp into the side of the 58 of Leach. And Leach staying into the pits it goes. Johnson takes over the field. They pick it up out of the corner. Green flag, and we're racing. "16 cars remaining on the track. Breeze, oh my goodness. Ron Breeze Jr. into the infield. Oh, man. Tough break as he was making his way back toward the front of the field. The EWT car corner. 0-1 car. Well, we got yellow out. We got cars just limping around here. Don Leach is one of them. Here we go. Johnson pacing him through the corner. Picking it up, coming out of the corner. Green flag, and we're racing. Franzen working that inside. Schill got that nose on the outside of the 16 of Franzen. Al Schill. And Franzen muscles up in front of Schill. Eric Peterson fourth in line, Steve Rubeck fifth. Here comes Canals looking down to the inside of Brubeck. Canals has moved back up to 6th around Brett Sontag. Schill gave it a shot down to the inside. Franson to the back end of Johnson. So Franson testing out that back panel on the 38 of Brian Johnson. Schill looking now to the inside. Brett Sontag in the 5 around the 61 of Brubeck. Knaus will look down to the inside. Again down to the inside of Brubeck. This time Knaus will do it. He'll move up to 6th. Al Schill. The inside of Franson. Top 5 cars nose to tail out of turn 4. Then it's Knaus and Brubeck. But in 6th and 7th. Mike Monroe takes the 3 car to the pit area. Franson with a peek to the inside of Johnson. They'll work their way around the 68 of Jeff Way. Yellow out. Yellow is out. Good pace set through the corner. They pick it up. Green flag, and we're racing. Great paced restarts by Johnson. Franson tucks up to that 3rd spot in front of Sontag. Schill looking now to the inside. John Knaus taking a peek to the inside of the 6 of Eric Peterson. Schill, oh, and Johnson connecting the corner. Schill again sneaking up on the inside. Oh, again, the leaders in to each other. They were hooked together. And around goes John Knaus into the wall. Oh, my. Here we go, green flag, and we're racing. This time around, 75 in, 75 to go. Works around Nathan Hasline. Back of the field. inside. Al Schill tucks it back behind now, shoots back down to the inside. Oh, a shot to the rear end. Johnson holding on out of the corner. Schill again down to the inside. Johnson holding on. Franzen waiting for the opening. Another tap in the corner. Schill with the nose inside. Now tucks behind in the corner. Schill with a run. The battle for the lead. Turn two. Oh, Schill off of it as it came out of the corner. Looked like he had it made. Look at this battle for the lead. Every lap, something going on. Staying single file. Nathan Haslai working over that 96 of Danny Johnson. Schill sets up on the low side. A run in the corner. John Knaus down to the pit area. Probably be it for the day for John Knaus. Round goes Danny Johnson in turn two. Over there with a 35 car. Here they go, coming out of turn four, green flag, and we're racing. Schill. Around goes Al Schill. Ready to go back here. 58 laps to go, green flag, and we're racing. Franzen noses that up to that second spot. Schill will keep it down on the inside. Brian Johnson Jr., your leader. Peeking to the inside. trying to get a run down on the inside. This time by, it'll be 50 laps to go. 50 to go. Staying single file right now. Franzen will take a peek to the inside. Nothing there. Works down to the inside of the three of Mike Monroe. Still looking down to the inside. Schill gets inside Franz, and that should help Johnson out here. And then there were 40 to go. 6 of Danny Johnson down to the pit area. Franzen works it. Now to the inside of Franzen. Keeps that nose down there. Franzen pulls him out of the corner, back in line. Nobody making a move in the top three here, except for Johnson to hold them off. Steve Brubeck closing the gap in the 61 car. time around, 29 laps to go. Ryan Johnson slides it out of the corner. Got the nose inside. Johnson slams the door shut. Like laps down on the field, but might be the best car on the racetrack right now. Haslight to the inside of Rubeck. Inside Franzen. Keeps it down inside. Franzen pulls him off at turn 2. Schill with a bit down to the inside of Franzen. "19 laps to go. Down to the inside now. Oh, little rub coming out of turn 2. Franzen going to make... Oh, Johnson goes up in the corner. Slides up in the corner. Eric Franzen, new leader. Schill to the inside of Johnson. The car just slid up in the corner. Johnson holds on to third. Haslight is 20 laps down. Johnson, around he goes. Brian Johnson. In the lead. Eric Franzen will pace him through the corner. Oh, Schill right down to the inside. Green flag, and we're racing. Schill gonna make a bid right away. Al Schill charging hard on the inside. Schill and Franzen. Franzen pulls him down the back straight. Schill will tuck it up behind Franzen. Here comes Schill again. Franzen denying him one more time. Schill sets up low. Franzen by half car length out of turn 2. To go this time around. Schill doing what he can do here. Keeping the pressure on Eric Franzen. Again, a look down to the inside. Franzen holding on out of the corner. Still trying to get it to stick in turn 4. Way down inside. Out of 2. Franzen holding on. Rubeck running 3rd. Sontag 4th. Peterson 5th in the 6th car. Schill looks down to the inside. Schill trying to keep that nose there. No go. Another run at it for Al Schill. 2 laps to go this time by. Eric Franzen holding on. White flag out for Eric Franzen. Franzen down the back straight. Eric Franzen out of turn 4 to the checkered second, Al Schill. 3rd, Steve Rubeck. 4th, Brent Sontag. And 5th, the 6th car of Eric Peterson. That race car, the winner of the National Short Track Championship 150, number 2, catching his breath there. What's the word on Brian? Broken oil pump belt on Brian Johnson Jr. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, Eric Franzen. Eric Franzen picked up the first huge win of his career right here at the Rockford Speedway. And I'm thinking this is even a little bit bigger today, Eric. It's been a great race weekend. Congratulations, you had Al Schill right there all over you.
I reconfirmed my favorite racetrack today, man. That was a blast.
Had a good time. Brian Johnson, he wasn't going to give up that lead. He broke an oil pump belt, and you inherited the lead. The 16 car took the lead with 16 laps left. There was something about that.
I thought that was a good omen. He ran a hell of a race. This inside-outside restart deal was kind of a curse in the first one, and actually kind of used it to my advantage there a little bit.
I got to ask you, how was it in the last 28? lot of yellows in that one.
Yeah, man, I was really hoping. I don't know who started outside Albert there, but I was really hoping that whoever it was would get the jump and give me a little room from Al, man. He ran an awesome race. We race against each other at Slinger every week, and he's just a terrific competitor, a terrific representative for the sport. He's such a great guy. He ran me clean, and we had a hell of a race, man. That was fun.
Absolutely. Now, October 19th, the National Short Track Series cars are back here at Rockford for a 100-lap feature along with the NASCAR Remax Challenge Series. You going to make it back there on the 19th?
Yeah, we were going to take this car to the Dells, but we will just park it until the 19th. And, yeah, we're running the Remax show the 19th, and we're running probably the Dells next weekend, and we're going to run the Remax car and our other short track car at La Crosse. So we got a busy few weeks, but hey, this is the first win for my...
Gonna remind you, it's Grandma Josie's birthday today.
Happy birthday. It's the first win for my new son, too, Kale. He's about 3.5 weeks old.
Terrific, and a terrific race weekend, Eric.
It was great. And I told myself with like 70 laps to go when we were battling there, and it's you don't get tired at all when you're racing like that. And I said, even if I finish second or third, this was just a blast today.
Well, you can put the National Short Track Championship into the books. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Frenzen! Frenzen down the back.